Is it possible to beat My Friendly Neighborhood on the hardest difficulty only using a wrench? A completely original idea that has definitely never been done before. My Friendly Neighborhood was an indie horror game similar to Resident Evil that released on July 18th of 2023. For an indie horror game being the first in its franchise, it did very well and got a lot of good reception. However, being a survival horror game, they give you access to a shotgun, a minigun, grenades, and more as weapons to use throughout the game. But is it possible to beat the game only using the wrench they give you at the start of the game? And moreover, is it possible to beat it on the hardest difficulty? That is what I tasked myself with finding out. This game starts off with us playing as our protagonist Gordon making his way to the lobby of a TV set trying to shut off the broadcast as it's playing all over the local news. At the front desk of this lobby is where we meet our best friend Ricky, a puppet who is hesitant at first to help us out but ends up doing so along the course of the game. See, look at that, he just threw up the card we need. We head to the door when we see a Norman just disappear.
Oh, what the? Okay, he just disappeared.
We see another Norman banging his head on a door. Junebug is just standing there, and Leonard is just standing atop a staircase. We make our way down the stairs, which is where we find the wrench to finally begin this challenge. We head right back up the stairs again to show Leonard the cool toy we just got.
Look at this health. Wow.
After taking care of Leonard, we find our first save station, which means that progress has now been made. And it's a good thing we saved because we died immediately after. After handling Junebug, we head back to the room blocked by Norman to find Ricky along with a gun that we just can't use. Also our first real challenge. At the end of the cutscene to test your new gun, they send out two puppets in a very enclosed room. However, since we are not allowed to use the gun, we have to do this only using a wrench.
I'm trying to count to 10!
And for some reason, Norman just gets stuck in the spot, which came in pretty handy. We head back down to where we found the wrench to the only time we can ever fire a gun, simply because in order to get the key, it's required to shoot the target. We head to the big double doors needing a key to our next biggest challenge, the studio set. An old abandoned set that is filled with puppets with minimal save stations being one in this entire place. Navigating this set would be essential. We head to the first door and...
Oh my goodness.
We move on to find a Junebug, which is arguably the hardest puppet to face. Something important to note is that each puppet actually reacts and works differently. For instance, Junebug is certainly the fastest. The only way to win any fight against her is to turn around mid-fight to gain some distance, then turn back around to fight her, because if you walk backwards, she will catch you. Leonard is fairly easy as he cannot catch you when you walk backwards. George is also fairly easy but has an incredible amount of health that makes him annoying to deal with. And Norman, who is slightly slower than Junebug but can still catch you if you don't turn around, and has a decent amount of health similar to that of George. We continue moving forward when we encounter another save room where we used to save our progress thus far. If you're wondering why this Junebug is back, it's because unless you tape them up, exiting a room will actually reset the puppets inside of them, meaning any puppet you knock down will be up again unless you tape them up. We press forward when we find our next challenge, the key we are needing to open up the square doors being blocked by Leonard. The issue of this part is the fact that there is nowhere to run in this enclosed space and I have 1 HP, so I can't afford to take a hit. We make our way back, but this time, after stunning Leonard, we quickly open the door to run out of the building, and then continue to beat Leonard up. We head into the flower shop once again, where we can now use the key to open up this register to receive one of the many parts of a puzzle. Back in the house, we are able to use the key to also open up this door, where we yet again find another piece to a puzzle. To prevent losing any progress, we head back upstairs to save once more. I attempt to sneakily walk past his Leonard in the hopes he doesn't catch us, but he does, and so we take him out. After which, the game devs decided it'd be real funny to keep boxes in the game with nothing actually inside of them, because on the hardest difficulty they remove items. We also get trapped in by Pro for a short while she's just standing there.
on, say it with me. It came from Florida in the mail.
We continue up the stairs to find George waving at us, and so we greet him accordingly. Yeah, he's got a lot of health. We go through this door now to find a Norman just chilling in a bathtub. To get the next puzzle piece though, we had to drain the water and grab it. We head on out to find another puzzle piece in this room right down the stairs. Then we beat up Junebug once more and then died Leonard because I forgot where the stairs were when I turned around. Yeah, which sends us all the way back to the last save station. I try to sneak past this Junebug, but failed miserably, which sends us back once more. I do it all over again and even begin inputting some of the puzzle pieces to find we only have one left missing. I make my way past Pearl where we find Norman blocking the last piece and somehow go through the barricade blocking us just to hit me.
Of my enemies. When I'm smart, I eat everywhere. Jeez.
Oh man, that's gonna hurt.
Then I head back, save the game, and then head back over to the puzzle so I could finish it up, where we obtain a letter to put in the mailbox.
When you go to the park, bring some all the wild animals or birds. Let me tell you about the times my friend Liliana got me all upset about her. First, I beat her to the ground. Then I stopped her face. Then we started laughing at each other. And everything was okay. We respect her shed. And for me, bestest friend, you can.
Maybe this unlocks a different part of the studio.
I make my way back to the main hub to go use the crank we just got.
Oh god.
There we go. Well, no getting back up that way.
So, is it possible to beat the game on the hardest difficulty only using a wrench? Well, during part 1 of this series, we have confirmed that it is. The different sections of the game will be split up between different videos, but as for Pearl's section in the set, it's possible. Don't forget to show your love and support by subscribing and hitting the like button. Videos like these take longer to edit and record, so it'd mean a lot if you could show your support. Thanks for watching.